this is Kerry Stellar from In the Girls Corner and MMAUK, and I'm here with Lennox Chance at Max and BJJ, and we're going to talk a little bit about his upcoming fight at Madison Square Garden Theater for Glory Kickboxing. How did this all come about? How did you get this fight?
Well, I was involved with Lou Neglia and going to some of his shows and kickboxing on his shows. And I actually took two big losses to actually get on this show. So a loss was actually a blessing.
It can be. It's a learning experience.
Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes it's not whether you win or not, it's how hard you fight.
Absolutely.
You know, I've been around a long time. I have a good record. So I think this show was long due for me. You know, so I'm going to go and put on a good show, and you know, the best of the best is on that show.
Yeah, there is a really great card
Yeah.
going on that show. I looked up the lineup and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's got to be so exciting to be fighting with, you know, such talented fighters and on, again, one of the biggest stages like ever. It's such a known theater. It's amazing.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden. I mean, not just fighters, but singers and actors and everything is in that arena. You know, I really can't wait. And it's right here in New York.
I was just going to say how, like, I mean, you're getting to fight almost in your hometown, your home
Yeah.
state, in front of, like, all your family and fans, and it's going to be on TV. How great is that?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. You know, when you don't have to go anywhere, no traveling, it takes a lot of pressure off of you, you know, and you got a lot of backing, you know, to perform well. You know, I'm a stage person, so.
I can see you have your own
Yeah.
personality. You got a big smile.
Yeah.
So you're gonna turn it on for that fight. I'm really, really excited.
Yeah.
When did you start doing mixed martial arts, and you know, how did you get into it, and what style did you start with?
I started with School of American Karate Street Fighting. It really has nothing to do with the ring, more of just being with life itself. I have 30 years of experience of just martial arts in general. Then I went away to Florida and learned Taekwondo. That's where I got a lot of my fancy legs, fancy kicks, and got appointed for the year 2000 Olympics then.
Oh, very
You know,
nice.
yeah, yeah. So from there it was a good road because it determined whether I really wanted to kind of just leave the vest on and get hit or get hit for real. So when I came back to New York, I wanted to get hit for real. So I got involved in kickboxing. I like knocking people out.
What? I mean, you have a really, have a great personality. You have a great, you know, energy, and what gets you in that mindset to be able to get in there and, you know, take someone's head off. If that's what you like doing, that's got to be, you know, you got to flip a switch at some point, right?
Yes, of course. The first thing is leave the ego at the door. Leave your ego at the door. Anytime you walk into a gym, any gym, not just your gym, but any gym. And if you're a competitive person, then this is for you. You know, you got to be competitive. I'm not saying that you don't have to come in here and just work out. You don't have to fight. You can just work out, you know, and use it for your own purposes. But it's still at the same point, leave your ego at the gym, you know, and once you leave it at the door, you should be okay. You know, everybody's gonna take to you, you know, and it's gotta feel like home. That's my biggest thing. If it doesn't feel like home, the gym's not for me.
This is true. You got to walk in here and go like, this is my place. This is my family. These are who I'm going
Yes.
to be with all the time.
Yes, especially if you're a fighter, because it's all blood, sweat, and tears.
Now, what advice do you have for, you know, some young people coming up? Because I know there's a lot of people that, like, either, you know, they're a little intimidated by the sport or they don't think they can do it. And I mean, I think that there's, you know, a natural fighter and then there's somebody that, you know, takes to it after a while. What advice do you have for them?
My advice is take it a little at a time. Don't try to take all at once. In other words, if you hear the name MMA, mixed martial arts. So everybody wants to learn every style at once. Stand up, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, all at once. It's not going to happen. Do something that you're good at. Get a base, you know, get a base. And then at the same time, you're learning to be healthy. You know, train your brain to be healthy. I'm an older guy. I'm 42 years old, and I'm still fighting.
You don't look it at all. God bless you. That's amazing.
You know, but that comes with staying healthy and doing the right thing. You know, so I work with a lot of kids also, PAL, So I'm always involved, and my whole thing is, stay out of the streets, and if you are in the streets, be healthy. Don't do the wrong thing. Stay positive. Spend most of your time in the gym, and the rest will come.
No, it's so funny. You answered like two questions in one. Because I was gonna say, what inspires you? Is that like is teaching a big part of it? Is your family and your life outside of here, and then go into a little bit about you outside of the gym, because I like the PAL thing. That's awesome.
Well, I got into that. I own a security company also, that is growing, called Night Almond Express. And I'm right now in one of the roughest neighborhoods that I do security at. And I'm there constantly. As an owner, I'm there. I work also. So don't think that, I'm just home collecting money. No, I work. But at the same time, I deal with a lot of the street kids, and I pull some of them off the street and see what they got. And I teach PAL in those areas. So I'm the only security company to be there the longest in that 30-year span. I'm there for 11 years and still continuing. So I'm doing something right. I brought crime rate down to about 5%. So
That's
it's good.
that's pretty amazing. You
Yeah.
have a really inspiring backstory,
Yeah.
which is great. And I mean, that's definitely got to be a big help in your career and everything.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Sometimes there's a lot of talent with no money behind it. And what I mean by that is they can't pay for the gym, but they could pay with their talent. And it takes a good scout to see that and kind of have that person ride my back so his talent could be shown. And that's what I do to try to, give people a chance in life. And by making on this Glory show, that it's a payback. That's my payback.
That's
And
your
I'm
reward.
yeah, that's my reward. And I'm gonna go for it 110% to show everyone that good hard work pays off.
Pays off, absolutely. And why don't you tell everybody like what really goes into a fighting camp? So now you're coming up on a couple 14 days out. You ready for it? How and much more intense does it get with your training partners and everything that you're doing in here, as opposed to just a regular everyday not in training camp for a huge fight of glory.
A lot of important things go on. So, life still goes on itself. So, though that's not going to stop all the good and all the bad. You just got to separate some people and certain things in your life so you could continue to train. My day consists of getting up early at 6 a.m. I'm a landscaper. I'm a foreman of a landscaper company. I landscape for 10, 11 hours a day. Then come here, work out for another 4 or 5 hours. Then go and attend to my security company till about 2 in the morning and all over again. But I'm dedicated, and you have to have the right people behind you, not just you yourself, because who's watching you,
It's true.
you know?
You gotta have a good support system.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of my trap that I had for a little while was that I was teaching, but who was teaching me? Who's looking over after me? But we got that straightened out, and I brought some people in, and it's funny that you'll see, wow, all the mistakes that you are doing, but you take out all those kinks, and you're right back to where you need to be. That's the good part. You bounce right back.
That's you have to. You have to, especially in the sport you're in.
Yeah.
And what do people have to look out for with Lennox Chance? What do you got going on in the horizon?
As a fighter, or as
In
just
general, life fighting.
I'm coming after Glory hard. I want a contract. I also want to make my weight class known. We're not known enough. The 125 pounders,
gonna say,
the
what's your weight class?
135 pounders, we're not known enough. We need to make a name for ourselves. And that's what I'm going after. I want to be the first to own that 125 title. Let's go, Glory.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't
let's-
wait to actually be there and see it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm stoked. I definitely think you're definitely gonna be a champion sooner than later.
Yes.
Because you got that drive and that personality. For it.
They say, with my age, and I move around like a 20-year-old.
That's
Well,
huge.
And that's because I'm I'm a low weight class. I'm only 125 pounds, so the guys that I'm fighting are coming out of college.
So it's easy for you to fly
Yeah,
around them.
yeah, I had
Just
no
skip around them
choice.
like they're
Yeah.
not even there.
So I got to keep that energy going, So yeah, let's do this, Glory, I want that title, 125.
We want it. We want it. We're excited for it. And is there anybody you want to thank? Sponsors, your training partners, your coaches,
Yes, I want to thank
family,
Maximum
friends?
BJJ. Maximum has really put a home for me, somewhere I could settle down and be very much trustworthy. Not just me fighting, but there's a politics side to it that a lot of fighters don't understand and don't know. So find a good gym and find good people. My family, my school friends, thanks for supporting me, very much.
And where can everybody find you on social media to keep up with what's going on with Lennox?
Well, now I'm on Facebook.
You're on Facebook. I'm gonna have to
Now
tag
I'm
you in
on
all this.
Facebook. Yes, 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 yes. I was against all of it, but I'm on Facebook now because everything is worth it, and now it's coming forward. So guys, tag me up and let's move this forward. Let's see what the 125 division can do.
Guys, look out for Lennox Chances. Oh, do you have a promo code that people could use to buy tickets if they want to come and see you fight?
Oh no, you come right here, Maximum BJJ, 4495 Sunrise Highway, and just come to the front desk. And tickets are $61 and $75. Not that much for the
That's not
Madison
bad
Square
at all.
Garden.
That's
Come
not bad
on.
at all. You get a good seat for that
Yeah,
price.
let's do it.
Thank you so much for interviewing with me.
Thank
I'll be
you.
tagging you in everything in the gym and everything.
Great.
And maybe we'll do an interview after you fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.